Joining us now, Mandeep Singh, Senior Technology Analyst at Bloomberg Intelligence. Could this shatter the market rally and perception, or as Dan Ives said, is it going to be just another blockbuster that we can chalk up in the books as another way up to double their value?
I mean, in terms of their quarter, I think they're probably going to deliver a good beat and raise as they have done in the last few quarters. The question still remains, right now the market is treating everything as an AI tailwind. And, you know, there are a lot of incumbent companies like Intel. We saw with Cisco last night, they missed. They're going to get cannibalized in terms of their existing chips that they sell. And that is what is not being priced in perfectly right now. Given, you know, everyone is bullish on AI, they can see the incremental revenue in Microsoft and Nvidia, but overall IT spending doesn't grow 30-40%. Yes, AI spending will, but it's going to come at the expense of existing IT revenue, and that's what I think the market still needs to figure out.
But then is this where the margin comes in for Nvidia, which is in terms of what they deliver relative to their peers? It's you choose their product because of the, let's say, productivity uplift that you get with their product relative to other people?
I mean, right now the market still seems so supply constrained. You look at, you know, at the company level, what the hyperscalers are doing in terms of CapEx, what the governments are doing. Now the governments are looking to build their own LLMs because they want proprietary, you know.
Well, that's about security, isn't it?
Exactly. And so there is insatiable demand. And right now, I would argue Nvidia is probably over-earning when you look at, you know, the long term, what they're going to earn 10 years, 20 years down the line. The normalized level of earnings would probably be lower than this. But they are setting the bar so high, and they keep beating that, and it's going to continue probably for a couple of quarters.
What is it that could cause Nvidia to not fall, but to trip? You know, what is the road ahead for them? Is it capacity? Is it constraint? What is the constraint that Nvidia may well face?
That hyperscalers are developing their own chips, and they want to use their own vertical integration. Think of what Apple has done with smartphones.
Right.
They use their own chips for the devices, right? And that's what they're going to do at the device level. At the data center server level, which is where we are seeing a massive refresh cycle, that's where these companies, the hyperscalers, Amazon, Google, and Microsoft, they ideally would want to use their own chips for training their large language models. The governments will still buy from Nvidia, and Nvidia still has that software layer which kind of gives them the ubiquity in terms of, you know, being used anywhere in any data center. But I would argue, given the pricing lift we have seen for Nvidia chips, these companies don't want to spend, you know, 10% of their capex every year on just buying from Nvidia.